I sat by myself at lunch. Was it hard? Yes, because I was in high school and I care a lot about what people think. People genuinely do not care. They don't care. So why should you care? Are they gonna help you get the car? Are they gonna help you get the house? Are those toxic people gonna help you in the future? Like, do you know that for a fact? That's what I'm trying to say. Do you know that for a fact that you're gonna be helped out by those people in the future? No, they're not gonna affect your life in the future, because let me tell you, high school is not forever. High school is not forever. College is not forever. You gonna be stuck with yourself forever. So why not make it a happy experience? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say?
Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother.
What's up, guys? It's Kay, and I am back with another video. Today, we are going to be doing a chit-chat. Get ready with me. I don't know why I always do these when I am going through it, or like I went through something. I don't know. But we are gonna do one because who doesn't like doing their makeup, right? Right. My skin has been so bad recently. I don't know why. How has everyone been? How's life? How's things, okay? This one isn't gonna be as awkward as the last one, okay? I just don't wanna go too crazy in the beginning with this topic, because the topic that we're talking about today is toxic friendships, toxic relationships, toxicity, period, you know? Toxic relationships, that, yes. So it's gonna be not heavy, but, you know, just getting some things off my chest, especially since this is what I've been dealing with for the past, like, all my life. All my life. Also, how to get out of it and how to get out of a toxic mindset. I just want to get my foundation on before we even jump into that. To give you some background, oh my god, it has been pretty hard for me, as I've said in different videos multiple times, talking about high school. I know, right? Sob story. It's been pretty, what's it called? What's the word? Interesting, pretty interesting. And I just feel like the only reason why I started attracting toxic people or toxic relationships is because of like where I was mentally. Because you are what you attract. If we're gonna be honest, if we're gonna be keeping it a buck, keep it 100, 3,000, whatever. You are what you attract. I was not in the best headspace throughout high school, and I wasn't surrounded by the best people. But, you know, that's okay, because everything that you go through is a learning, it's a lesson, you know? And it just leads you to your bigger purpose. I sound so smart, right? Yeah, I know. If you're wondering why I don't have my eyebrows on, I find it easier now to do my makeup without my eyebrows on. Like, to do my base, I just feel like it comes out better. Y'all, I had to redo my whole base. But like I was saying, yeah, no, you are what you attract, and I just was not in a good space at all. Through middle school to high school, just straight negativity. Not all days were bad, okay? Not all days were unbearable, and those people were put into my life for a reason, and I'm not really mad at it. Before, I used to be really mad that I went through it, but like, I clearly needed it to be better for myself. It was a hard process, but I needed it, you know? When I left high school, I had a very toxic boyfriend. This is not meant to be like negative towards anyone at all. Like, that's not what this is for. It's just me speaking my truth. It's me speaking my truth, sharing my story, and trying to help anybody else who has been through or is going through something similar, you know? In high school, I was very negative, but like I said, the people that I was around weren't in a good mental space either, you know? We were all growing up, all immature. I'm trying to get this open. just getting foundation all over my shirt. There were just like moments where I just was always left out, or I excluded myself, and I did go through a lot of depression, and I don't think they understood that, just mentally, and then it became a bigger situation than it needed to be. But at the end of the day, when I was going through like my hardest time, there was nobody there, you know? It showed their true colors, it showed my true colors, it showed everybody's true colors, and we just needed to part ways. We were meant to be in each other's lives, but we were there for an impact, right? I'm saying all of this just so like, you realize you don't have to stay in toxic relationships or toxic friendships, especially if you know that they're toxic. Because you may not know that you're in a toxic relationship or friendship, you know? And that's fine, because that's why I'm here. So knock, knock, bitch. Knock, knock, wake up. Why don't I have my mirror? We were all on different paths, and there's just things that you have to go through to get to where you need to be. Let me just give you some ways to know if you're in a toxic friendship. For starters, they leave you out constantly. They leave you out. You don't feel comfortable with them. You don't trust them. Or you just don't feel like, you just feel it, like your intuition, you know? And if someone is like, that you know that they don't have your best interest at heart, this goes for any relationship. You know they don't have your best interest at heart. You know that they're not truly here to look out for you. They're only there for their own personal gain. Girl, what you still around for? Dip, bro, for real, like just dip. It does you no good wasting your time and theirs, but mostly yours, okay? I just lost like all of what I was saying. If you are around them and it just feels like, I don't know, like when you leave, you just feel negative, you don't feel like you're in a good space, like you don't feel like you had fun, you don't feel like you want to be around those people again, there's your answer. Like, that's your answer, babe. You create your own reality, and you can't allow people to mess with your space or your mental health. And I used to do that all the time, but given I didn't really know, like I didn't understand any of this, so I'm spreading the news. Start spreading the news. Oh my gosh, looks like I put too much. It really messes with your mental health. I don't know if you guys believe in that stuff, in creating your own reality. I don't know how to explain it. You do. You create your own reality, bro. If you always talk about like how you want to be better for yourself or change yourself or go through something different or change yourself, and then you sit there and do nothing and expect it to come to you, it's not going to come to you. Same thing with toxic relationships. If you don't actively remove those people from your life, ain't nothing gonna change, baby. I'm sorry. You can't allow people to walk all over you, okay? It looks so white in the camera, but I promise you it's not. People, believe it or not, can literally, oh my God, literally affect your energy so much, and you wouldn't even realize it. Not having the same mentality as you, or being where you are mentally, and you keep hanging out with them and you keep allowing them into your space, it's gonna mess with you. Especially in relationships, we tend to know that people are bad for us, but we still stay because we think we can change them, and we need to stop having that mentality because it only messes with us in the end. We are the only ones that are gonna get hurt in the end, because they know. Let me tell you something. They know that they're toxic. They know that they can be better, but they don't want to change. They don't want to change, okay? They don't want to change. Till they have that wake-up call for themselves, they're not going to change. And you can't change nobody but yourself. They don't want to change their energy. So why would they change it? Like, why would they change it for you because you want it done? They don't want to do it for themselves. They're not gonna do it. And that's the same thing with wanting to be better for yourself or get out of that relationship or that friendship. If you don't want to get out of it, you're not gonna get out of it. You definitely gonna stay there. You're gonna stay there because that's where you want to be. But ask yourself why you want to be there. That's what I do. I put out like a list of pros and cons, not of people, like situations, or do it in your head. Like, ask yourself, are these people really for my benefit? Like, are they benefiting me in any way? And if the answer is no, if you have no pros on your pros and cons list, there's your answer right there. Y'all, I don't know what I want to do for face today. Does anybody else have that problem where your nose, like, I'm not even gonna show y'all and embarrass myself, but like, you're doing your makeup, it like separates on your nose. But yeah, back to the relationships thing. I think we covered all we can cover with friendships, honestly. Just leave them at this point. Leave them. Go at your own pace. Don't get me wrong. Go at your own pace, but like, you're only limiting yourself, you know? You mentally prepare yourself to do it if that's what you need to do, but why not rip the Band-Aid? Why not rip the Band-Aid off? You're scared of being alone. You're scared of being by yourself. Baby girl, let me tell you something. All through my senior year, like half of my senior year, every Monday, I would sit by myself at lunch. I sat by myself at lunch. Was it hard? Yes, because I was in high school and I care a lot about what people think. And let me tell you something. People genuinely do not care. They don't care. So why should you care? Are they gonna help you get the car? Are they gonna help you get the house? Are those toxic people gonna help you in the future? Like, do you know that for a fact? That's what I'm trying to say. Do you know that for a fact that you're gonna be helped out by those people in the future? No, they're not gonna affect your life in the future, because let me tell you, high school is not forever. High school is not forever. College is not forever. You gonna be stuck with yourself forever. So why not make it a happy experience? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say? I sat by myself, given it, I didn't have a choice. But I sat by myself. And you know what? I'm glad that I sat by myself, because that taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet. I sit by myself and learn how to be alone. How would I survive in college? I'm gonna answer that. Answer that for me. How on earth was I going to survive in college? Because college, nobody's gonna hold your hand. Okay? Nobody's doing that. Okay? You're gonna have support freshman year, but it's gonna be hard to make friends, and you gotta learn to stand on your own 2 feet in life in general. I was so dependent on other people. Like, this is a good point. If you're gonna do this whole removing people from your life, toxic people from your life, or negative people from your life, you gotta start doing that, but also by removing the negativity within yourself. Get rid of that as well, because let me tell you something. You can remove all the toxic people in your life, but you're still gonna be grumpy if you don't work on yourself, if you don't fix yourself. I journal, you know, if I feel negative or if I feel upset, I journal. Try and change your perspective. Like, journal, you know, what else? Paint, whatever you like, bro. Paint, sing, act, write, make stories, write fan fiction. Do it. I'm serious. Do whatever you want. Do whatever takes your mind off of that place and that negative space. And when you're doing that, try and change your thought process as well. Do you always catch yourself being like self-deprecating, or like not really talking the best about yourself? That's what self-deprecating means. But do you find yourself doing that? Really ask yourself. You're creating your own reality, like I said. So what stops those negative thoughts from coming into the physical? Answer that. I'm looking for a soft look today. But I want to be cute. Like, I want to have a cute look, something different. I don't know what to do. It took me a while to realize that, because I used to think negative every day. Every day. Every day I was like, I never remember a day where I just had like a truly, especially my last year of high school. Like I said, bad year, terrible year. I don't remember a day where I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go to school. I dreaded going to school, mostly because I had a group of people that didn't like me. Okay? Didn't like me, didn't want to be in my energy, and I didn't want to be in their energy. That's fine. But you when you spend your whole 4 years with somebody, or 4 years surrounded by those people, it feels like you need them. Stockholm syndrome, you know? And sometimes I would feel bad and be like, oh, this is my fault. Like, given there were situations where I was completely in the wrong, you know? You don't be negative about it. It happened. You went through it. You did it. It was a mistake. It was an accident. Move on. Don't live in that moment, because it's just gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. You are in charge of your life. Nobody else is in charge of your life. You have control. Stop telling yourself you don't have control. Think about, like, I don't know what I was gonna say. You can do anything you put your mind to. You really want to change? You can put your mind to it. Keep going. Don't stop. Who told you? Like, don't allow that. No. Gaslighting. Let's talk about gaslighting real quick. A gaslighter is somebody who doesn't take responsibility for their actions, or they're like always playing victim, or makes you feel like you're the bad guy in like all the situations. Or when you confront them with something, it's like, well, you did this, so basically you gave me a reason to do this. You know, justifying their actions. Gaslighters are hard to get from out under, but you got to, babe. You got to. You deserve to. Like, if anyone makes you feel like that, what I just said, leave them. For real, just leave them. They're taking advantage of you, and you don't deserve to be taken advantage of. Okay? You deserve to be cared for, and someone who's gonna show you that and not make you feel bad for bringing up issues that you have with the person, or trying to get through those issues, or trying to figure it out, and just manipulating you as a defense mechanism. Like, you don't need that. And I know you probably care for those people or that person, but it doesn't do you any good at all. Let me tell you something that I had to learn. Don't fall in love with potential. Don't do it. Don't do it. If they're showing you who they are, go, say, okay, I understand, and go on about your day. Go on about your merry way, okay? Bye. Leave them. Leave them, because you're just gonna sit there waiting hand and foot on somebody who sees you as an option. You want to be seen as an option? Or do you want to be seen? Look. Let me open your eyes. You are in front of a door. I don't know why this has been on my mind constantly, but you are in front of a door, right? That door holds all your success, all your happiness, a new guy who actually treats you the right way, a new guy or girl who treats you the right way, new friends who treat you properly, new friends who love you, who care for you. Right? You can go through that door whenever you want to. You can open that door whenever you want to. You can just unlock that door whenever you want to and step right through. But who is holding you back? What's holding you back? The toxic group of friends, the negativity, the negative mindset, the toxic boyfriend, toxic girlfriend, whoever. Okay? They're holding you from that. All you gotta do is walk through the door. Drop them. Drop them, babe. Like, I could go on and on and on, but at the end of the day, it's gonna go into drop them, babe. They're not doing anything for you. They're not here for you. Like, they were here, they served their purpose, now it's time for them to go. With toxic relationships, those are a little harder to get out of, because you're in love or you think you're in love. No, baby, you're in love with potential. You're not in love with the actual person. You're in love with what they could be, not who they are. Is that me? Hey, me. Hey, sis, how are you? How you doing? My camera was like, no, babe, I'm sorry. You're finished. They don't want to see you succeed, boo. They don't want to, no. Ditch them. Ditch them. Tell them to kick rocks. And let me give you a good example. I like to do a lot of things, okay? This is how I like writing. I like, you know, singing. I like doing so many things. And I remember when I was in high school, I wanted to start my YouTube channel. I wanted to do it and have fun and, you know, do my makeup. And when I brought it to these group of friends, they were just like, LMAO, yeah, okay, like, I don't know if you could do that. Like, you could just, it was not, no. Now, I started my channel. I changed my group of friends. And they're like, go ahead, do it. Like, they're like, you could do it, sis. Like, you're good. Like, you could do it. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you need people who are going to support you no matter what you do. You want to go bungee jumping? That's been a dream of yours? Go ahead. But you need to have, you don't need to depend on nobody to support your dreams. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, don't surround yourself with people who are not in the same mindset as you, who are not don't surround yourself with people who are not like-minded. If they don't think like you, like, when I say think like you, I mean like have the same energy, like positivity wise. Like, if you want to do something and they're going to support you 100%, that's what I'm talking about. Like, have those people around you. Don't have those people who are going to be like, yeah, okay, you know, like, okay, I'll see you when you get there, and then reap your benefits when you get there. I don't like that. No, you don't need that. You don't need that in your life. And the same thing goes for any situation in life, whether they be toxic. They're gonna be toxic if they don't support your dreams. That's just a fact. But like, y'all, do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? I don't think y'all hear me. Like, y'all don't put up with that. Don't do that. So I'm gonna turn this off so I can do my brows and come back. You're gonna be no longer browless. I know y'all are like, put your brows on. Look at this. I need a new one. I need a new one. Something's separating on my face. Like, I need a new makeup routine. I need to get it together. All right, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow now, but I don't know what I want to do. I wanted to do a blue look, but I'm wearing red. I wanted to do a smoky eye, like a brown. I'm gonna do that. With toxic relationships, like, you have to love yourself. Like, it all starts with you. Every single thing starts with you. You have to love yourself. You have to. You have to. If you don't love yourself, the person who you're involving yourself with is gonna know, is gonna pick up on it, okay? It's gonna be obvious, even if you think, because I used to be the one to be like, yeah, I gotta love myself to find me a man's. Okay. I used to think, nah, I don't gotta do all that. Oh, the love will come after, right? No. It has to come before. Work on yourself before you can even like get into a relationship. And if you already got self-love, that's fine, you're set. But for the people that gotta do the extra work, do the extra work. Because let me tell you something. If you don't love yourself in a relationship and that person picks up on it, they're gonna take advantage of you. Because they know that they can do whatever they want to you and you won't say anything. You won't correct them. You won't put your foot down, okay? That's how people are able to manipulate you. That's how people are able to, I know you can hear me scratching my thigh. It hurts, I'm sorry. Toxic relationships are so dangerous and so hard to come out of, bro. But you can do it. Like, you can do it, bitch. You got it under control. You are in charge of it. Ain't nobody holding you there but yourself. Those people that are put into your life, those toxic people, they're lessons. They are lessons for you, okay? And that doesn't mean, oh, they're lessons, so I'm just gonna stay and reap the benefits of the lesson. No. Get the hell out as soon as you understand that it's a lesson. As soon as you go through what you need to go through in that relationship, get the hell out. Don't do the back and forth. Girl, boy, whoever is watching this, you deserve better. You know you deserve better. He's meant for me. It's just the wrong time. The wrong time, baby. It's not the wrong time. It's the right time. It is the right time. Everything happens for a reason. That whoever it is was put in your life in that very moment for that reason. If they come back to you new and improved, new and changed, good for them. But don't sit there waiting hand and foot on them. Don't sit there and halfway move on. Don't sit there and say, you know what, I'm done. And then don't leave them or say, oh, I'll wait for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And everyone's talking about, recently everyone's been like, oh, relationships are about growth. Relationships are about growing together. No, you cannot grow together if you have too much stuff to work on. Like, growing together doesn't mean sticking through manipulation, gaslighting, being toxic and just disrespectful and dealing with things that are below your standards. That's not what that means. Growing together is something completely different. And stop saying, oh, but I love them. Baby, they don't love you. They don't love you. They don't love you. They don't love you. If they are willing to treat you like doo-doo, never talk to you, never FaceTime you, always busy, always making excuses, don't act the same way that they did when they wanted you. Because they had you, the chase is over. They don't need to chase you no more. Belief patterns, not potential. You hear it time and time again from the same people, different YouTubers. You hear it time and time again. You see so many quotes on it. This is why. It's facts. I used to think, why y'all all saying the same thing? Like, do y'all just regurgitate? No. Belief patterns, not potential. Belief patterns, not potential, because potential gets you nowhere. Potential gets you nowhere because you never know if they can live up to that potential. They never will live up to that potential. And if they weren't meant for you, you gotta leave to even have them again. Okay? Oh, am I a beauty guru or what? I don't know what happened, but hey, I kind of like it. One eye always turns out better than the other, no matter what I do. Please let this look blended on camera, because I promise you it's blended. But yeah, guys, it's 2020. This year been bad enough, okay? You don't need to be dealing with that. You don't need to be dealing with people who don't deserve you. And toxic people, let me tell you something. Toxic people know they toxic, right? And they never gonna, they always gonna, not always be in your energy, but they're always gonna have something to say. They don't have access to you anymore, you know? So don't worry about that. They're always gonna be chatting. They're always gonna be talking about you. Y'all, look at this. Do you see that? I wish y'all could see. Why is it cut? Why is it cut like that? Y'all, I had to redo my whole base. It was separating on my face. Like, I got mascara on my nose, and then I was like, okay, let me just fix that. Tried to fix it, didn't work. So, all right, you guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you took something from what I was saying. You know, I hope that everyone understood what I was saying and I didn't offend anybody. This is not meant to be negative. It's not meant to be messy or anything. It's just meant to share my experience and help you guys if you guys are dealing with the same thing. I hope you like this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Also, follow me on my socials. We have a fun time no matter where we are. If you guys have any questions about what I was talking about in this video, just let me know, and I will DM me, Snapchat me, do something, tweet me. I hope you like this video once again, and I will see you in the next one.